welcome. I am Ollie Juno, and this is my crafty corner. This is going to be Stitch With Me number 31. It is the last video of 2021, as it is the December the 31st. So today is New Year's Eve. I was supposed to do this video yesterday, but unfortunately I just didn't get around to it. But I figured today would be a great day to do it, and I decided that I would film my new start. This is my New Year, new start that I'm doing. It is a Heaven and Earth design story keep. It's first story keep I've ever done, first one I've ever bought, but I bought it on the last Haid sale, and found out I already had the fabric that I wanted to use for it, so I went and got all the threads. Alright, so before we go in this too far, I want to say if you are a returning viewer, thank you for coming back. I hope you enjoy the Stitch with me today. If you are a new viewer, thank you for coming in. I really hope you enjoy the video. If you do enjoy the video, then do hit the like on the video. If you hit the subscribe button, that supports me. And if you hit the bell next to the subscribe button, it'll tell you when I post videos, which I normally post twice a week. Sometimes every now and then I'll post a few more. Let's see. Am I missing any information in that? This video, my floss tube is mostly where I post on my whips, my Stitch with me's, and sometimes I post like 3D printed items or stuff that I like. If I make project bags and stuff like that, I like to post that stuff as well. Alright, I think that's all I've got to say at the moment. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the face camera back off, or I'm gonna go ahead and turn the face camera off, and we will start my Stitch with me. There we go. This is the, give me just a second. Yeah, this is called Story Keep Blossoms. It's charted by Heaven and Earth Designs, and it's artwork by Stephanie Poulal. I really suck at names. I will have a description below. We are doing this on 28 count, and I'm actually going to do 2/1. So, yeah, let us see. Am I starting in this square or this square? I have plenty of room, so I'm gonna start in this square. Make sure I keep this steady for you guys. And then I gotta make sure I go in the right hole. Let's see. We are going to go here. Here. No. Down one. I want to go here. I want to go under the gray line. I have found on when I'm doing tent stitch, I have to do it at the way I would normally be ending my stitches, because otherwise it just messes with me. I just don't like the way it looks. All right, so let us go into chit chat stuff. Today was a fairly simple day at work. With it being a holiday, I basically had 5 interactions all day today, and that was it. Only 5, like I had 3 calls and 2 emails. But I don't mind. I ended up getting like 500 stitches in on my work project today, so I've been, oh, just a second. I need to move something out of the way so I don't knock it over. There we go. I've been watching so many people's whip parades and the stats that they're giving and all that stuff. And I have really, you know, a lot of them, a few of them are ones that I watched when I first started, because I first started watching floss tubes right around December last year when they were doing whip parades and stuff like that. That's what got me into floss tube, really, was like, oh, cool. Sorry, I think my fingers keeps getting in the way. I'll see if I can keep it out. So I've been watching floss tubes all day, stitching, and it's been really cool to see everybody's projects and see the stats that they're giving. Like, some people have such detailed stats. It's amazing. Like, they kept up with how many stitches they had put in a project, like how much they, you know, some people had how many days they stitched on a project. I'm getting a new color, so that's why you don't see my hand. 31. Simon! Simon! Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Simon decided he wanted to try to climb on top of my project. Alright, yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, everybody's stats. Like, they have such detailed stats on everything. I mean, I didn't have 100% detailed stats on everything, but luckily with Pattern Keeper, I was able to keep up with a lot of information. So today, when I was taking a break from stitching, I ended up pulling together all my stats on what I had stitched on this year. So I'm gonna go over that in just a second. Oops. Alright, so let's see if that's any better. I really didn't like the way that camera was looking, so I've readjusted. Alright. As I was saying, I went through my stats, and luckily I used Pattern Keeper, so I was able to pull up a lot of my stats. Hold on, something's caught in the back. That's my thread. Okay, sorry. I'm like having technical difficulties. Did I? Yeah. There we go. How does everybody else are you big on keeping up with your stats? You know, I mean, I normally keep up with how many stitches I've done a day. There was only a few months in this year that I didn't 100% keep up with what I was stitching on. I think maybe 2 or 3 months that I didn't keep up with it. But it was on all my little Christmas projects that I would been working on. Let me mark what I've done so far. All right. Let me get my next color, and then I will start talking about what I stitched on and how much I stitched on each project. I probably should have done this with my Stitch With Me or with my Whip Parade, but I didn't even think about going that detailed. Sorry for moving that. I didn't realize how much that was shaking. I will move my threads so I don't pull those like that again. Alright, give me just a second here. So, my oldest project is my one with my most stitches, which to me should be. It is not quite a year old. I started it in the end of January. So it's close to a year, but it's not quite. It is my Kitten in the Rose. What is... I got stuff hanging off the back of here. Sorry. On my Kitten in the Rose, I got 55,800 stitches, give or take. That's a lot of stitches on a project. That puts me at 24% complete on that project. That was really cool, you know, for being a heaven and earth design and being a, you know, a big design. I feel like that's not a bad thing. I think that's a good number to be at. I didn't have any goals when I started that one. I think my goal for next year, for the end of next year, I want to be on the eyes. I want to be as close to stitching in the eyes as possible. That is going to be no less than 6 pages. I don't know exact count because I haven't counted it, but I do believe I have to finish the first row, the row that I'm working on. I have to finish that row and go down at least 2 pages. I'll have to look. Let me look and see how many pages did I complete on it this year. I didn't even think to look. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I completed 7 pages and a partial page. 1, 2, 3. I need to get 5.5 more pages done, or 5.25 more pages done to get to the eyeballs. So that's gonna be fun. So that's my goal on my Kitten in the Rose next year, is to get to the eyeball, which, like I was saying, will be about 5 pages. from where I'm currently at. I had just finished a page and I'm just starting on the next page. So we will see if that is going to happen. It all depends on how much I end up stitching on it next year, because I stitched on it a lot when I first got it. It was basically my main project for quite a while. But it's all good. Make sure I'm right. I should be. Yep, I am right on the dot. All right. Let's move that off there. Let's see, what's my next color? Alrighty, let me get that color. Oh, great. Just a second to get this, guys. Alright, so that was my first project of the year. Now, I'm not gonna bother really mentioning each project that I finished. I'm only gonna mainly talk about the ones that I still have to do, because I think it was like 8 projects finished. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I had 8 projects that I finished this year. And they were all different. The largest one of those stitching was almost 20,000 stitches. But the next one that I started, my next largest one that I started, let's see, I do believe, I don't know, I'm not sure which one of them. I think it was, well, I know I started the 2 dragons around that time, but that is also a restart. As I started it and then didn't like it. So I restarted it again. Make sure I'm in the right spots. And I do think that that was my latest restart. Because I only have, yeah, because I started all the small ones. I'd have to look at the date to see when I started the dragon a second time when I restarted it. So I'm not 100% sure. There we go. Mark that off. Almost got that diagonal spot done. Alright, so I'm getting my next color. Let's see. Yeah, I was marking things in May. I stopped in June. August, September, October is when I started writing things down again. After I got pandemic. So I'm not quite sure when I started dragging. It doesn't show up in my notes until November. But I do believe I started it before November. I don't remember. I'd have to probably watch my YouTube videos, because that should tell me when I started the dragon. Almost got my color. Sorry. So I don't know. If I got it in November, then I might have started some of the other ones before it. I was not very good at keeping up with what I was working on. But so let's continue on. I'm going to pick which one had the next most stitches that I'm still working on. And that would be Harmony. Harmony, currently I've gotten 6,600 stitches into Harmony. Come on. And I am at 4%, a little over 4% complete on Harmony. So yeah. Then my next one after that, hold on, let me park this right here. My next one after Harmony is Pandemic. All right, I got that square done. So all right. All right, I'm gonna get a drink real quick. I'm enjoying stitching on Harmony. I'm looking forward to next week when I get it put on the scroll frame to see how many stitches I can get into it. Okay, we are going to go with this one. And this is actually parked in the wrong spot. Pandemic, I really enjoy stitching on it as well. It's not going on a frame until after I'm done with Harmony, so it's got another week to go. Because I only have one frame that will fit my Kitten in the Rose, Harmony, and Pandemic. Then my next one after Pandemic, because Pandemic had 5,884 stitches, and it's 7%. Almost, it's like 7.5%. So give me just a second here. All right. After that is my Winter Tranquility. It is my small work day piece that I work on during the week. One of them. I've got a few of them that I work on during the week now. And I did it that way on purpose so that I can have a break from the same pattern. Then after the Winter Tranquility, the one I have the most stitches in is Let's see. Which one is it? It is human. Dreaming is close, but human. Oh no, I didn't say. Dragon is my next one. It's got 6,000 in it. And it is at 13%. So, I totally forgot that one. And then human is at 2,600 stitches at 3%. And then dreaming, the one that I started just a week ago, is at 2,661 stitches. So it's like catching up fast. But 10 stitch will do that. And then the last one that I have the last one that I have is my new start from yesterday. I started my multi-cat little geometric design. It's actually really cute and I'm really loving it. It's such a simple stitch. So I'm definitely debating on whether, like, if I know I have a doctor's appointment coming up or something like that, I will definitely outline a bunch of squares or triangles. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to outline a bunch of the triangles so that I can take it with me and not have to worry about a pattern. Just the colors, which the color will already be there and it's easy to tell the colors apart. So that's going to be kind of cool to be able to take that one and to doctor's appointments and stuff like that. All right. Now I did those. Now we're gonna go back up over here. Oop. Yeah. And then this pattern, like I said, is my New Year, New Start. I just love the pinks in it. I just thought they were really, really, really beautiful. And it's fairly small. You know, I see this one being done in a few months. If I, like, within 6 months. That's my goal for this one. I don't really have a lot of goals for my other projects. I know for my Dreamcatcher one, the wolf Dreamcatcher that I've got for my husband, that one I want to get as much done as I can because that one is... I'm not in the right spot. Yeah, I am. Never mind. Because that's a Christmas gift that I've already gifted to him. So I want to try to finish that one as quickly as possible so I can give it to him. I think that one will, you know, it'll be close to Christmas before I am even possibly done with it. So we will see on that. As of right now, that Depends on how fast I can stitch it, on how it goes. At the moment, I don't see that being done before December. It may be January. Depends on how much I stitch on it and everything like that. Down one. Thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I get in the right spots. Okay. My dragon, my goal for next year on it is basically to get all the way across. I want to get all the way across the page. That is my goal for it. So I want to get to the other corner. That's the only goal I have for the dragon, which, I mean, that should be well within reach. Let's see. Pandemic. I don't really know. I know I want to get... I started that late this year, so it's still fairly new. I don't know how it's going to work. I know I've gotten 1 page done, so I think what I want is to try to make sure I get at least 2 pages done in the year. At least that's what I'm hoping for. If I can at least get 2 pages done before the end of the year. And then if I do, then we can proceed from goals from there. Mark these. See, 1, 2, 3. Yep. And then down. Give me just a second here. This one, there's 2. And then we're going to go over to here. Make sure I'm still at the right spot. 1, 2. Yep. All right. And now 2. Should be there. That should be the right spot. We will see when I get down to it. Mark what I've done. All right. Oop. Keep that highlighted. Gonna grab right there. All right, now we're gonna grab the bottom one of these. There we go. Let's see. I don't have any plans for my Dreaming of Being Human one. That one is a very high confetti. So for it, I'm just going to work on it as I can. I really don't have any goals for that one. That one's just going to be what I get done on it. And then like maybe next year, depending on how much I've got done, then maybe I'll figure out a goal for it. This is... something's wrong here. No, it's not. That's right. I keep getting mixed up. Because unfortunately I'm used to counting from the bottom right corner instead of the bottom left corner, so sometimes I think I'm off. Learning to tent stitch. Yay! But I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna have a few projects that are tent stitch, and then when I have my full stitch, I like the variety. For one, tent stitch is faster when you're stitching. But I still really like the look of the full cross. That is not in the right spot. So either I'm too far over. That's one. That's two. Okay, so I put it in the wrong hole. Okay, I'll fix that in a minute. So we are going to go here. Let me fix my boo-boo here so I can make sure I'm in the right spot. Harmony, I don't think I've mentioned anything on goals on it. With Harmony, I just want to get as much of the bird done as I can. I don't really have any set goals for it, but I do know that I'd like to get more into the body of the bird. There. Now that's right. And mark. I did. Mark, mark, mark. There we go. Next color. Yeah. Sorry. Getting a little sidetracked on the project. Let's see. So I think that's discussed all my heids and my full coverage ones and my large ones. Like I said, most of them is just a take them day by day type project and go from there. Yeah. That's about all I've got to say on projects. Let's see. Oh, yes, I was going to give you, I counted up my total. I totaled up all the stitches that I've put in all my projects and got my total. I have stitched out of all 2, 3, all 16 projects, not including the one that I'm on now. I have stitched a total of 155,000 stitches this year. I'm like going to save that somewhere so that I can notate next year how many stitches I get done to see if I make progress or make less progress for the year. Because this year was my first full year of actually... That's the wrong one. I need this one. This year was my first full year of stitching. Because I didn't start stitching at all until August of 2020. It might have been July. I don't really remember. But I didn't start keeping count of my stitches until this year. Whoop. I'm wrong. Uh-oh. Hold on. Trying to do the wrong stitch. I'm not doing full cross. Did I do full cross there? I did do full cross there. Okay. Hold on. I gotta fix my error. That is... I gotta pull here. Hold on. I did a full cross. I'm not supposed to do full crosses. Got too used to doing them today. Time to frog. Come on. Let go. Thank you. Let's move those over there. I do believe I'm on the right color. I knew that looked a little weird. Come on. Give me. All right, let's try this again. Besides the fact that I had a big mess up here and then my phone decided to go off and fun. Excuse me. And of course, I sneeze after I get back on camera. All right, so I fixed my error. I did, oops. I did do the wrong cross. So now I'm back on track. This one is not in the right spot. Yes, it is. Yes, I am. I believe. Give me just a second. Let me make sure. Okay. Alright, so I have completely 100% forgot what I was talking about. I have no clue what I was talking about before. I messed my stitch up and all of it. Okay. Hello, Simon. Simon decided to come say hi. And Simon! I sit here and I stitch for hours and hours and hours and hours, and he's nowhere to be found. And then when I start videoing, he's like, oh, hi! I'm gonna come say hi. What are you attacking? He's being a gooberhead. Ouch. That was my leg. Alright, let's see. So I have no idea what I was talking about, so I'm just gonna start a whole new conversation. I know tomorrow, I did just do the one side, yeah. I'm going to be, okay, hold on just a second, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to be cooking certain things. Like, being that it's New Year's Day, I grew up and used to be a massive thing to make crazy amount of certain types of dishes for the New Year Day. Like, you know, I grew up down south. It was a real big deal down there, you know, doing your greens, your certain types of, you know, your pork. I remember we would have the table overflowing with food on New Year's Day. Big family get together. We don't do that as much nowadays, but I do try to cook certain things still, even though, you know, I'm more up north. It's not you know, people still do it, but it's not as big of a deal down south. Like, down south, it was blasphemy if you didn't have your black-eyed peas and greens. Now, my stepdad didn't like greens at all, but we still made them every year, and we tried to eat enough to cover what he wouldn't eat. Where'd my scissors go? Oh, right there in front of my face. I'm getting a new color, so I went and picked up the stuff today so that I can make, you know, the black-eyed peas, the greens, and some pork chops. We're gonna do pork chops, black-eyed peas, green. Oh, wrong way. Nope. Trying to make a boo-boo. This way. Yeah. So we're gonna do pork chops, black-eyed peas, mashed taters, cabbage. I'm probably gonna do boiled cabbage and fried cabbage. Because I like both kinds. Then after that, I don't know. We're just gonna have a good meal tomorrow for New Year's Day. Anybody have any certain meals that they prefer to eat on New Year's Day? Like, for, you know, it's like greens are for money, I believe. I don't know all of the traditions. I know black-eyed peas is for luck, I believe. I don't know. I know that's always been something that we do on New Year's, and I always try to make sure I eat my greens and black-eyed peas and pork. Those are the main ones that I try to make sure I eat every time. Did I go over far enough? Hold on. Alright, just wanted to make sure I'm in the right spot. Okay, all the way over. Probably once I finish this diagonal, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Since I've had to end my video a few times, I really have no idea how long this video is going to be. May not be as long as normal because I'm like, with me not being able to see, I have no idea. Alright. Let me mark what I've got so far. This one is going to go here. We were supposed to have plans this weekend, but it looks like everything we had planned has fallen through. So, unless something comes up, it's just gonna be us at home, relaxing. Oops, nope. Pull that back out. Right. Yep, I gotta skip one. Yep, okay. Yeah, it's just gonna be us here. No big plans. So I'll probably work on this project tomorrow and my dream, I call it dream pattern. It's the dreaming of Dreamcatcher 1. Come on. Thank you. So those are the main projects that I plan on working on. Excuse me. Sorry. Allergies like to get the better of me sometimes. I took my allergy pill, but it hasn't kicked in yet. I have to take it daily now. Otherwise, my asthma likes to kick up. So that's always fun. Alright. Oops, sorry for bumping that. Let's see. That comes back down here. Why is that sticking out? I did something wrong here. I went too far out, but that's okay. So this is going to go here. And let me just mark where I'm at and mark that I went one too far here. Yeah, that's what I did. All right, so next color. $37, $33. Don't do that. when you go to grab one strand and end up grabbing like 4. Or your one strand just does not want to let loose. Give me just a second here. Don't look like this got cut. Really looking forward to working on this one. I love the coloring on this. Can't wait till I actually get into some of the details. Shouldn't be too long before I do. Okay. Let's go here. I am off one day this week, so I may try to do a floss tube early. I'm gonna have it out on Tuesday. I may also try to do another Stitch with Me that night as well. Or maybe I'll do a live that day. I don't know. I might do a live on Tuesday. Maybe I'll do a live, not a live, I don't know. I kind of like the idea. I think I'm going to go ahead and schedule it. I'm going to schedule a live for Tuesday. I just need to figure out what time frame I'm going to do it at. If it's going to be early in the day or if it's going to be later in the day. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll think on that. Okay. But I definitely like that idea of doing a live. Also, I know I keep forgetting to mention it, but I do have an Instagram, and I do use it quite a bit. I've been doing a lot more, using it a lot more lately, posting progress pictures of what I'm working on. I'm trying to do it daily. Post what I've stitched on that day. If you want to follow my Instagram, it is below in my description. You can also search up my name. It's just Ellie Juno's Crafty Corner. I think it's Corners. For the username. But like I said, I've been posting daily here recently on what I've been stitching on.
The computer that we have running our news from time to time took off and went wild. So what we're going to do is start over for you.
Sure. Yeah, that's where I finished at, so that's gonna go right there. Two. Now let me mark what I've done. Alrighty. Oop. I've got 3 more colors in this area. Okay, let me get those, and then go ahead and call this a date. It's 3803. And then I'll probably just go relax in my chair and continue to stitch on this. I don't know. I might pull my wolf out. I have not stitched on my wolf in 2 days. Or when did I think I stitched on it Monday? Tuesday. I think Tuesday was the last day I stitched on it. I didn't stitch on it yesterday. And I might have got a few stitches in it on Wednesday. Hold on. Yeah, I stitched it on it a little bit Wednesday. That's the last day I stitched on it. So I definitely need to get that back out and get that stitched. There's 1, 2. All right. Come on. Yeah, so I don't know. I know I'll pull the wolf out and dream out tomorrow and stitch on it for sure. I don't know. No, right now I have it set up where it's a very easy stitch. It's just 1 color for the rest of the diagonal. There we go. That was just 2 stitches. Alright. Alright. 38, 31. 38, 31. Just getting my threads. And then we will go ahead and call this when I get these 2 threads, these 2 colors done. And then I get to go into edit mode and piece the 3 videos together because of all the interruptions. Oh well. It's all good. That's why they have editing programs. And the more you edit, the more you learn about it. Alrighty. Come on. Look. I didn't say nothing. You didn't hear that. And of course, I'm gonna sneeze again. I'm just glad I don't sneeze like I used to. Growing up down south, I sneezed almost, it's like, I can remember one time I sneezed 15 times in a row. I couldn't breathe. Nowadays, then like as I got older, it changed and I would only sneeze like 4 times in a row. You always knew if I sneezed once, just wait, because the other 3 were along the way. And nowadays, it's like gotten to where it was 2 sneezes. Nowadays, it's normally just one sneeze. Alright, what is my last color? 816. Alright, this is my last one. Actually, that is over here. 816. Give me just a minute. Look up. Thank you. Almost. Come on. There we go. Let me get this stitched and then I'll turn my face cam back on and get ready to say goodbye. Come on. There. Alright. Here. Little bulky. I will say, I am liking the 2 over on this. I think for my next project, I'm gonna get a 32 count. I think I'm gonna try it 1 over 1 on 32 count. See what it looks like for my next Hade project. Just to see what it'll do, what it'll look like. Could probably have done this 1 over 1, but I didn't want to. And since this is a smaller project, I think the 2 over 1 will be fine. Now, if this was a huge Hade project, I will say I wouldn't have done this 1 over 1 at all. Not even. It would not have been done. Alright, so there is that. That is the first 2 diagonal rows completed. And that is 209 stitches. Oh, hold on. 210 stitches. Because that needs to be marked. There we go. Now, because I did that stitch. Alrighty. So, that is that. Let's get everything back in order so I can turn the face cam back on. Whoops. I'm knocking everything over. Simon had knocked everything over. So, is it going to come back up? There we go. Sorry, I'm moving everything. All right. I know that's blurry. I apologize. But I was moving it up out of the way. All right, so that is all. I will, like I said, I will most likely be doing a floss tube on Tuesday this week, and I will be doing a, I think I'm going to schedule a live Stitch with me, unless my husband says there's something that I don't know about, for Tuesday as well. I don't have any plans for videos this weekend. Let me fix that. It seemed like you're looking more at the ceiling than at me. But yeah, definitely the live for Tuesday. And this weekend I'm just gonna spend it like hanging with family and stitching Maybe join a couple of the Discords and Stitchy groups if they have anything this weekend. So I'm going to say goodbye, good night. Hope everybody has a great New Year's Eve and a New Year's Day. Bye.